Welcome back, guys, to a brand new video of our Football Manager Mobile 2019 career with Tottenham Hotspur. I know it's been a while since my last video, but as I've updated you guys on a few weeks ago, I did go on holiday for a couple of weeks, and I've come back since, and now obviously I'm starting university as well. So it's going to be a tough year to keep YouTube and university in check. But we'll see how it goes. And yeah, what matters now is that I'm back with a new video. Today we're going to be versing Southampton in the Carabao Cup. I'm used to the old name of the cup, which was Capital One Cup, I believe, but now it's Carabao Cup. And then we got Manchester City away in the Premier League, and then we got some more Champions League action against Shakhtar Donetsk, which we just beat 3-1 in the last video, so we're going to be versing them again away this time. It's going to be interesting to see how we're going to get along, and let's check the group stage out. Last I knew, we were second or something. Oh, my days, what the hell? Wrong table, wrong table. Alright, so we are second. We've had 1 draw, 1 win, and 1 loss. 3 goals scored, 2 conceded. Juventus are doing really well. 3 wins from 3 games, 7 goals in those 3 games, and none conceded. So very, very well. We're not sitting too comfortably right now in the Champions League group stage table. We've got Fenerbahce breathing down our necks, only 2 points behind us. And also Shakhtar, if they put on a good form in the remaining 3 games, they could overtake us and Fenerbahce as well. So we're not going to rule anyone out, especially the 3rd and 4th position, from qualifying. So we need to be careful, we need to be wary of these opponents. But for now, we are going to have a trip to the St. Mary's Stadium to verse Southampton in the Carabao Cup away. Interesting fixture. We are currently 6th in the table, not too far. We're about 6 points away from the first spot, which Liverpool currently occupies. So we're gonna have to work hard. And I've taken a suggestion from one of my fellow YouTubers who commented in my last video. If you guys want to check that out, it'll be my last video in the comment section if you guys want to see what he told me. But I'm gonna summarize it. He told me to use wing backs to avoid the inside forwards. Sorry. Okay, so Eric Lamela is one to keep an eye on as he continues his development into a player. Okay, so that's good to know. As I was saying though, I was recommended to use wing backs, which I have. I hope this is the wing backs you refer to, because there's also the ones which you can put up further up. But we'll see how it goes. And I've also been suggested to use Dele Alli as a advanced playmaker or a deep lying playmaker. So we're gonna mix it around. We're gonna first of all try with deep lying playmaker, and I've also put Dyer as a ball winning midfielder. And oh my days, I've messed up my hold on guys, sorry. I messed up my lineup. We got Dybala and then Son. That's more like it. And I've also got Sissoko on backup if need be for Dyer. So we got Harry Kane, which is doing really well. Let's check out his 14 goals in 13 games. Very, very good, valuable player we have here. And now we are ready to head into the Carabao Cup 4th round against Southampton away. Let's see how it goes, guys. Praying for a good result here to get this new episode on the right track. Here we get a corner though. What's happening? And it's a penalty. Bednarak, or whatever his name is, he commits a foul and it's a straight red in the 21st minute. Very, very early on. Here's Harry Kane though. He is gonna miss the penalty, unfortunately for Harry Kane. Our specialist penalty taker does miss the sorry. Can't even find the words. He misses the penalty. Unfortunately for the English forward, he does not put our team in front, but it's okay. Hopefully that will give him more motivation to score even more goals in the second half. So as I was about to say before we missed the penalty, yeah, it must have been a really bad foul for the Southampton player to get a red card from a corner kick very early on in the first half. Unfortunately, we're not going to get replay of what happened, so we're just going to have to believe the referee that the foul merited a red card. Anyway, guys, here's Harry Kane and Dybala. Not a very good jump, so we're going to have to replace. Let's replace Dybala with Eriksen and Sissoko. Put him as a box-to-box midfielder, and let's see how the team performs for the remaining few minutes. And it doesn't seem like we're going to get a goal, unfortunately. It does end a 0-0 draw, but we are down to penalties, and Harry Kane scores. He makes up for that missed penalty earlier in the first half. And here's Southampton. Good save from Navas. What a save. Here's Son. Down the middle again. So we are in advantage right now on penalties. Here's Bertrand. And he misses as well. Okay. We're down. Oh, Ali. Ali misses as well. Come on. Our advantage has gone back down to 1 penalty or whatever. Here's Southampton. Now they get their first goal of the afternoon in this penalty shootout. And Navas couldn't save that one, unfortunately. But we still at advantage. But we need to make sure here's Christian Eriksen, though. Is he going to miss? No, he's not. He's going to kick the ball in the right-hand side of the goal. And we are back on track after that missed penalty from Ali. Here's Romero, though. And he misses it. And I think that is it, guys. We win. Yes. Tottenham, we win the 4th round. Obviously, not too much to celebrate. I mean, it was a penalty shootout. It wasn't a clean victory. But penalty shootouts can get really emotional sometimes, and it gets right down to the wire. Okay, here's Man United's Ole Gunnar. I'm not even going to pronounce that last name. He wins the Manager of the Month. And here we got Ruben Neves from Wolves, our fellow club Wolves, which we still need to carry on our 2nd season with. He's doing really, really well. 3 goals in 11 games and 2 assists. He's doing well. But anyway, here we got Manchester City in a very, very tough fixture. If we do win this, let me just check. If we do win this, 19, 20, 21, we could overlap Manchester City on goal differences. We're only 2 goals up in front of them in terms of goal difference. So that will be a really, really big boost towards the Premier League title race if we do win the this derby. I'm not sure if it's a derby, but it's a top 6 rival match here. And then we just found out Tottenham, we will face Liverpool in the Carabao Cup quarterfinal. Maybe not the ideal opponents to face at this time, considering they're the top of the league and they're doing really well up there. We're gonna have to bring in Foyth. Vertonghen, we'll keep him there just for backup. We're not going to introduce him, though. He's nowhere near the fit level we need him to be. Let's bring on Sissoko as a box-to-box midfielder. And I think we are ready, guys. Let's hope we can put on a better match this time. Here's Harry Kane, though. What a goal in the 4th minute. As I was saying, I was expecting a good start, and this is exactly what we get. Harry Kane, 15th goal of the season, makes up for that last penalty he missed in the last match, and we're off to a good start. Here's Danny Rose, Kane, not a really good shot. Here's Aguero, though. Manchester City, make no mistake. Our advantage only lasts about 10 minutes or so until we concede 1-1 very early on. And here's Harry Kane again. Oh my days. It looks like it's going to be one of those games. It's end to end. Both teams are scoring. Both teams are conceding. Here's Sané, though. A good save from Keylor Navas. Manchester City are playing the better game right now. They got 8 shots, 8 on target. Very good shot efficiency, rather than we have only 4 and 3 on target. Possession is quite equally shared, 50% to 50%. So this is really looking like a big game. Here's Harry Kane, though. He's on a 2nd goal. He could be on a hat-trick if he scores 1 more. Here's Mahrez, though. Are we going to concede again? Oh, no. Is the game glitching out? No, it's okay. Half-time, guys. We are up 2-1 away at the Etihad Stadium. Not an easy place to come and lead Manchester City, especially since what Pep Guardiola has done since he's taken over the club. But we have high confidence. After the penalty shootout, we just won last game. And it's Harry Kane, and it's a hat-trick! Harry Kane, what a result. Please don't tell me it's offside. Yes, it is offside. I was getting a bit too hyped. If you guys could comment in the section below, was that offside? Was that not offside? I was not really paying attention to the positioning. All I saw was Harry Kane in that position. And we're going to make some changes, guys. Put on a bit of fresh legs. We need to preserve this lead. So we're going to put Eric Dyer for Sissoko, and we're going to put him as a let's put him as a deep lying playmaker as well. He needs to sit in deep and also help out the defense. Hugo Lloris is back from injury. I think I might have just said that in the last episode, maybe. I'm not sure. I wasn't paying attention. Here's Eriksen, though. We're going to put him on for Dybala. We're going to do a bit of switching every match. If Dybala's not really playing well, we're going to switch him up for Eriksen in the last 30 minutes or so of the game, just to freshen up that spot. And here we go, guys. We're literally a minute away from a victory. Yes, we have. We have won it. we have beaten Manchester City, and if my calculation is correct, we should have overlapped them in the table. Yes, we have. Let me get this full screen, and here we go, guys. We have overlapped them on goal difference, and we have jumped from 6th, I think we were 6th or 7th. We have jumped from that position to 3rd, and we are only 4 points away rather than 6 points, which we were before this match. So pretty good. The spirits are high again, and Tottenham are on the right track as it seems. And now we got Shakhtar Donetsk. Oh no. Okay, Juan Foyth, he played a really good match. He got a 7. And that was his, what, third game of the season? And he's really young as well, 20 years old. He's got good value though, 20 million already at that age. Very, very good. And shout out to that person who recommended I make these changes as well. I always appreciate the feedback. As I've said in the comments, I will always interact with you guys in the comment section below. And thank you for this suggestion. It seems to have stabilized the club onto the right track. But it remains to be seen. We're not going to get ahead of ourselves too much. But thank you for the suggestion. It seems to be working out well so far. And yeah. Let's bring on Eriksen this time for Dybala. We're going to give Dybala a rest. And let's bring on Aurier as well. Just to bring on fresh legs. Try to keep everyone happy. Give everyone some game time. Here's Marlos though with a free kick to get Shakhtar an advantage goal very early on in the first minute. But here's Navas again with a good save. We're kind of allowing ourselves to be dominated. What is going on? Look, it's literally chance after chance. They're about to score sometime. Luckily they don't score. But Navas has been playing really solid in game. And we are getting... Here's Sanchez though. Come on. This has to be a goal. Unlucky. Kane couldn't get his... header past the keeper, go straight at him. Well, yeah, we're putting in a really bad game. I can't lie. I mean, we've come back on the back of the foot of a really good game which we put against Manchester City, but now we are again outmatched in terms of possession, shots. But let's see if we can pick it up. Here's a yellow card for one of the Shakhtar players. Kane is going to take the free kick, but he doesn't get to do it. Here's Junior Moraes, sorry. And again, Ismaili, what is going on? Navas, really good on his feet. We're going to make some changes though. We're not playing well. I mean, we've picked up in terms of shots, but we're not showing it. So we're going to put Dyer as a ball-winning midfielder. And then let's put on Lamela. See what that does. See if we can shake things up. And here's Lucas Moura. Ismaili gets a second yellow card. And it is a red for the Shakhtar. And we got about 4 minutes plus added time to take advantage of this one extra player we have. But I think it's a bit too little too late. And here's Marlos. Imagine he scores the scenes for the Ukrainian team at this stage. But it goes off and it's all over, guys. 0-0. It seems like we have hit another stumbling block in terms of our performance. We've had all the shots possible, but none of them went in. And here we go. Someone's trying to bid for Fernando Llorente. We're going to sell him. He's 33 years old. And he's really, really undervalued. He's not going to be really useful to us. If anything, we'll have to dip into the market and buy someone new. Okay, so we're going to sell Fernando Llorente. He's sold. Okay, guys. So let's put on... Well, actually, we're going to keep it like this. We're going to put Dybala on for Eriksen. And Trippier back. Hugo Lloris. He is... It seems like... I mean, I'm sorry to say this, but it seems like... What was I going to say? It seems like Keylor Navas has really taken that first team spot in the goalkeeper position, really made it his, and he's been putting on some really good performances. But anyway, here we've got Newcastle, a brand new match, and here is Newcastle starting off very well. Here's Atsu, but Navas yet again claiming that first spot in the senior team for himself with a great save, but Newcastle piling on the pressure. Navas again with a good save. We're starting on the back foot again. I'm not sure what's going on. Free kick to Newcastle, and we are half-time, and nothing to show for it. We've had better possession, but the shots are not brilliant, and the goals are not coming. Here we get an injury for Danny Rose, though. That's not looking too good. We're gonna have to put Aurier in on the left side. I'm not sure if that's really his comfortable position, but his Sissoko crosses it to Kane. Kane has not really been on his game in the last 2 games, unfortunately, since he scored that double for against Manchester City. So we're going to have to monitor him. Hopefully, is he going to score this free kick? No, he's not. Perhaps I'm putting a bit too much faith in him, but his value is over 100 million. Here's Dybala, our summer signing for 170 million of hard-earned pounds. Very, very good goal, and it could not come at a more important time. Here's Lucas Moura, though, doubling the lead. And just as the game was getting a bit bland and boring, and it seemed like we were on the back foot, we did get 2 goals out of nowhere, potentially. So, yeah. Here's Almiron, though. Newcastle are going to be very, very keen to get at least a goal back. Anything to give them a glimmer of hope. But hopefully we can hold out. Here's a yellow card for Harry Kane. Let's take Harry Kane off. Give him a bit of early rest. And let's put on Lemena for Lucas Moura. Very good game for Lucas Moura. He gets a goal. And Dybala as well. Good game. And here's Janssen. 3-0, is it? Is it offside? That looked a bit dodgy. No, it's his first goal of the season. What a very, very good off the bench performance for him. Very keen to see how he does in the next few games when he gets his opportunities. But yeah, a 3-0, a very nice, complete victory. It wasn't an easy victory. I mean, it seems like it from the scoreline. I mean, the second half we played much better. That's why we got all our 3 goals. Danny Rose is out for 2 weeks. That's unfortunate. We're going to have to put Aurier in that position. But he got Manchester United, guys. Let's fit in one more episode, just since it's the episode where I've come back after a big break. So let's make this one a bit long. Let's try fitting this Manchester United game. But in terms of the Premier League table, let me just show you guys full screen here. We are on the 3rd position, and now we are back to 6 points. How does that work out? What did Liverpool have a game in hand or something? I'm not sure, but I remember last time we were 4 points behind Liverpool, and we did not drop any points since. So I'm not sure how they gained 2 extra points. But I think they had a game in hand. They must have, and I must have not been paying attention. But we are still 3rd place. Manchester City still breathing down on the same points as us. We only lead on goal difference. So not gonna stare at that Premier League table too much, because you start having wild thoughts when you look at that Premier League table. You start thinking, if I get this points, if I get that points. We just got to take it each game at a time. Especially since we are still experimenting with formations, with player positioning. It seems like we have found a solution, hopefully. But we're going to keep continuing. There's no, as I like to do on this game, if it's not broken, don't change it. So if my formation is not broken, if I'm getting good results, if my players are performing well, there's no reason to change it. But as I've had to do in this episode at the beginning, I've had to change some player positions because the results weren't that good, considering we were 6th in the Premier League table after a couple games. So here's Manchester United. The big derby is not finished. I thought we just had to deal with Manchester City, but it seems like we have to deal with their fellow brother Manchester United. So let's head straight into it. Danny Rose is still injured, so we're gonna have to put Aurier in that position, and I think we're gonna keep it how it is. And let's head straight into it, guys. Hopefully Harry Kane can really show up in this game, unlike he has done for the last 2 games. His son, though, he's gonna put it for Harry Kane, and it's a good header from Harry Kane, or a shot, not sure what it was, but an equally as good a save from the keeper. Started off very well. In contrast to the last few games, when we concede, Romelu Lukaku gets a goal, and we are 1-0 down very early on in the 23rd minute. And that, see how we respond. Here's Trippier, though. Here's Harry Kane, but not for long, though. Our main talisman, our poacher, literally our main striker, gets a goal for us back just 2 minutes later, and we are back in the game, guys. That's what I like to see. Okay, guys. Seems to be very even. Possession, not too much to split the teams. Literally the same amount of shots. We just have one more shot on target than them. But here we go. Here's Harry Kane, though. Is he going to cross it in? He's a bit selfish there. Tried to go for, I'm not sure what that was. That was nowhere near the target. But here's Valencia, though. Are we going to get punished? No, we're not. Pogba gets his head wide. And Navas looked like he was in trouble. Here's Bellerin, though. It seems like Manchester United have signed Bellerin. What is the keeper doing? Keylor Navas, please, no. No, not like this. Not like this. Lukaku misses an open goal, it seemed like. Or maybe I'm confused. But it seemed like the goal was open. Here's Rashford, though. I think we might have to settle down for a 1-1 draw. The game is very chaotic. Here we're going to put Eriksen. And then let's put on Wanyama as a ball-winning midfielder. And can we get anything in the last minutes? No, we can't. 0-0. Sorry, 1-1 draw. it could have gone either way. It seemed like Manchester United had the upper hand in the last few minutes of the game. Rashford missing a good chance, Lukaku missing a good chance to double his tally. But yeah. And okay, so fortunately for us, also Manchester City also drew. But in terms of the top spot, we distance ourselves quite a bit. We've got, let me just work out my maths real quick. So that's 5 points plus another 3. And we're about 8 points away from Liverpool in the table. And also, we are 4 points, if I'm not mistaken, behind Manchester United in the Premier League table. So it's all going all right. We couldn't just keep winning games, could we? It's bound to be a hiccup somewhere. Manchester United are a good team, so let's not put that past them. They're a good team, and they managed to take 2 points from us. That's what it is basically. We lost 2 points in that game, and that's how we need to look at it in order to always try to improve. If you look at a draw as, oh yes, I got a point, that's not really the mindset you need, especially for the top 6 teams. All you need to look at is if you draw, that's 2 points lost, and you need to make up for it in the next few games. That's the only mentality that will get you through that ambition that you need to have. But anyway, guys, enough of my talking and philosophies or whatever. I'm talking as if I have some big manager with experience. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this comeback, and I'm looking forward to making more videos. And until next time, peace.